Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to BSV TV. I'm your host Satoshi, and on this show we'll be defending the one and only, truly genuine Bitcoin. The Bitcoin that Satoshi Nakamoto designed in his white paper as a peer-to-peer electronic cash system for the world. Let's get the disclaimers out of the way. So all the statements that you hear on this show are opinion and must only ever be taken as opinion. They are never to be taken as any form of advice, family, financial, sexual or otherwise. And on that note, let's sit back, relax, have some fun and enjoy the show. Get paid for your content in Bitcoin and set your own fee on Streamanity.
Yeah, I'm not surprised I wasn't asked why I'm convinced Craig is Satoshi. I posted on Reddit. He signed in my presence using the private key from block number one, the very first mined Bitcoin block. On a computer that I'm convinced had not been tampered with, on software I'm convinced that had not been tampered with, a message of my choosing.
At InChain, we've just funded a number of universities doing, so far, a test up to 1 gigabyte because it validates what we've already done independently. We've tested up to 380 gigabyte blocks. We've tested 1 million transactions a second and transaction sizes up to 20 megabytes. Super complex scripts. Basically ones that can run operating systems. That's basically all of global commerce times about 50. On top of that, we can have complex scripts. On top of that, we can scale each of those transactions 1,000 times, which effectively means about 1 billion transactions per second, which means we can then have all derivatives, all complex trades. That means high frequency trading. It means everything that happens globally.
Is the market that effectively BSV is going for, is that global e-commerce, which is currently valued at $29 trillion?
No, that's too small.
Buy and sell Bitcoin instantly at bsvgravity.com. And you can now book and pay for your winter holiday at skibsv.com. Howdy people! Happy weekends, how we doing? Hope everything is going well. We are now almost halfway through November, which means it's going to be Christmas Day in 1 month and 10 days. I can't believe it. I've just seen some Christmas lights up in the few properties around me. Starting to get that feeling even though we're in lockdown. So hope everyone else is feeling pinky and perky. So quite a lot to get on with the show, so let's crack on with it. This is the crypto forecast, the strength of the system, the health of the network. Transactions, Bitcoin absolutely smashing it with 60.3%, 3.2% transactions on Bcrash for whatever reason, and then Coolcoin suffering at 36.5. Block size, Bitcoin still ahead of Coolcoin. We got 48.9. And then 4.3% on Bcrash and 46.8% on Coolcoin. And now let's play Spot the biggest block on Bcrash. So 0.7% by the looks of it. But we've got a null pool, Huobi on there via BTC, BTC.com, gesturing, F2 pool on there. Solo mining, SV pool, spider pool, other mining pools. Alright, yeah, okay. Alright, seen that. Let's have a look at the shitcoin market. So Coolcoin has fallen below 16,000. By the way, yesterday I listened back to the trailers that I put on YouTube. When I finished it, and it's a live show, so I am trying to multitask. I do make mistakes. I don't know if anybody spotted it, but I just want to put it right. So actually, it looks like this percentage has increased. So this is interesting actually. So whereas we looked at the 24-hour trading volume before was like 2%. That now looks like it's actually increased, probably because there is the prime price movements. So price has gone down there. So yeah, traders going to be doing their thing and trading shit. But I'm gonna touch on trading in just a minute. But let's have a look at the. Looks like trading here might have also gone up on Bitcoin. So we've got a 24-hour trade volume of 41 million and a market cap of 2.9. And then comparatively, there is a 601 million turnover on Bcrash with a market cap of just 4.7. Like, good grief! I mean, the difference. I mean, that's almost 2/3 more, whereas that's not even double. That's roughly sort of like 75%. So people are not trading Bitcoin. They are holding it. Comparatively to Bcrash. So that's 4.1 to 2.9, and this is 4.3 to 293. Well, I mean that's 41 million, whereas this is 4.3 billion to 293 billion. So 2.9 billion would be 1%. So I mean it's just a little under 2%, I think. About that. But again, I mean, they've been told to hodl, their core coin. It's an absolute bag of shit. And I will keep on repeating that over and over and over, because I will never get tired of it, until it actually comes to fruition. Because I don't know, maybe I'm trying to save people, I don't know, but yeah, I mean, I guess I am. But it's not only that. I mean, I'm in this for Bitcoin. Like, literally, that is it. So this was an article from you today. Greyscale just put 200 million short of holding $10 billion in core coin, Ethereum, XRP, Stellar, etc. I mean, Barry Silbert. I mean, look, he doesn't even know how much of a fool he's making of himself, staring at the camera smiling. I'm like, mate, buying all these shit coins. He's like, yeah, this is me. Get a load of me. Give me your money. I'll put it in shit coins for you. I'm going to lose a lot. Oh my God. And it's not like they've just magicked 200 million, out of thin air. They've obviously been sitting on that for a while and thought, so basically they've FOMO'd in with another 200 million. Here we go. So according to Barry Silbert, the Greyscale fund needs to raise only 200 million to be holding an astounding $10 billion worth of Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, and other popular digital assets. I mean, he just doesn't know what he's doing, and he doesn't even know this, and he wouldn't listen to me even if I tried to explain it. Comments. Grayscale's investor fund spikes at the speed of light. 200 million may take just one day to raise. Oh my God. Founder and CEO of Greyscale Investments has published a tweet saying that the company now holds a whopping 9.8 billion in crypto under its management, including Corecoin, XRP, Ethereum, Litecoin, etc. I mean, I am here looking at that like almost in a cold sweat, because he doesn't have a clue what we know. Like, I'm telling you, the information that I'm giving out on this show is worth billions. Billions. And like him, don't even know this. And he's got all this money in there. I mean, my God. Grayscale investor funds spike at the speed. Let's see this. There we go. Oh my God. So this is their portfolio. Look at this. The Greyscale Bitcoin Trust assets under management. Is that 8,239 million? So that's 8 billion. Is that right? Bloody hell, yeah. That's 8 billion. I'll have to check that. Ethereum Trust, 1 billion. Oh my god, they've got a Bitcoin Cash Trust. Oh, these are the coins they're actually investing in. So that's a core coin. They've got 8 billion in core coin. Oh my god. Bitcoin Cash, they're holding 46 million. Ethereum, they've got 1.2 billion. Ethereum Classic. Can you get even shitter than shit? Like, what the hell? Horizon, Litecoin, Stellar Lumens, XRP, Zcash, Digital Large Cap Fund. I mean, what the... Pardon my French. Honestly, they are treating this crypto market as if it's the stock market. They have no idea. And yet they've got $8 billion. Like, and here's me, like, absolutely, categorically, fundamentally telling you, you are wrong. 2 + 2 = 4. That is it. I'm never ever moving. It's not even an opinion. It is scientific fact. I should use one of my gifts. You're like, that's a scientific fact. Unbelievable. Oh my god. Oh, literally, the whole thing is absolutely worthless. The whole thing. So I mean, that's what, 9 billion, 9.4. Oh my god. Yeah, nearly $10 billion worth of absolute dog shit. Absolute dog shit. They're never gonna recover from that. Can you imagine having to explain to your shareholders, yeah, I lost $10 billion of your money. Sorry about that. You're like, how did this happen? And it's like, literally, when it falls, they are never ever going to be able to move that amount. And also, they're not miners, shitcoiners. They literally do not support the network in any way, shape or form. So wherever it is they keep them, there is no way they are going to be able to get out in time when the market starts to absolutely tank. And literally, like, everything starts to tank. And there will only be one left because they will never recover. Like, literally, Bitcoin will shoot up in value. The transactions will be there to support it. Corporations that are actually using it will come absolutely flying in. They are going to lose the effing lot. Oh my god, I mean, I hope maybe one day they look back at this and, oh, how did Satoshi know this? Well, I did my research. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm genuinely, do you know what I mean? Like, what else are you going to do? I'm trying to tell you, there's $10 billion worth there. You're never ever going to get it back. Oh my god. You know, and I mean, arrogance again. They oh well, who are you? Do you have $1 billion under management, Satoshi? No, I haven't, mate. Well, what gives you the right to tell us what to do? What makes you think you know more than us? Well, Diane, I understand it. Oh, and we don't. No, you don't. Yeah, that's how the conversation would go. You know, they would like think that I'm insulting them. You know, like, yeah. Scary stuff, really scary stuff. Again, I mean, this was back in September 2019, but this was an image that somebody had put up, and this is obviously Twitter. So you know, we know what they're doing with the presidential election at the moment, saying, oh, you know, we think that these facts have not been substantiated, blah 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 blah. Well, this looks like it's been put on Roger's tweet here. So this was the 18th of September 2019. And he said here, markets should determine the block size, not a group of central planning devs. And it says here in blue, experts agree that Bitcoin can't scale on-chain. And Lightning will be ready in 18 months. This is what Twitter has actually said. Who the f are these experts? Honestly... You know, and if they think these goons who are absolutely wrong are experts, so what are we then? Like gurus? You know, like Zens, like higher powered. I just can't believe it. Big experts agree that Bitcoin can't scale on chain. Well, that's already been debunked and proved wrong. And I've already explained Lightning Network over and over again. It doesn't use blockchain technology. Therefore, the data on it is not safe. And if the data is not safe, it means the nodes will then have to be regulated in order to adhere to standards to make sure they don't lose that data, which means they have to be registered as money service businesses and hold a money transmitter license. And check this out. I had to post this because I saw this. I was just like, what the hell? So this was when I was searching on Wikipedia earlier today, because I actually have a podcast booked in for Monday with Wolfpack Research, and these are the guys who were the main characters in the China hustle. You know, exposing what these Chinese companies are doing to the Chinese stock exchange. So I was doing like a little bit of research on them just to see how much money they had under management, and this popped up. I was just like, what the hell is this? So this is from Wikipedia. To all our readers in the UK, it might be awkward, yeah, but please don't scroll past this. This Saturday, for the first time recently, we humbly ask you to defend Wikipedia's independence. 98% of our readers don't give, they simply look the other way. If you are an exceptional reader who has already donated, we sincerely thank you. If you donate just £2, Wikipedia could keep thriving for years. Most people donate because Wikipedia is useful. If Wikipedia has given you £2 worth of knowledge this year, take a minute to secure its future with a gift to Wikipedia Endowment. Show the volunteers who bring you reliable, neutral information that their work matters. Thank you. Well, okay, I believe, and I was at the conference, Jimmy Wales says he doesn't see the need for Bitcoin and yet asks for donations in dirty fiat currency. And he doesn't see the need for Bitcoin. He clearly doesn't understand money. The reason they are asking for money is because money loses its value. But what in actual happens is that excess money is printed. Therefore, the cost of everything is constantly going up because the value of money is going down. And if the cost is going up, businesses have to constantly find ways to make more and more money. And it's just simply not sustainable. Like, you can only cut costs so far. You can only raise prices so far. Like, this is what is going to happen to every company, because the fiat currency that this world is currently using as a medium of exchange for trade doesn't work. And which is why they're saying, so for the first time, we humbly ask our readers to give us money, because they're feeling the squeeze. Because money, and he hasn't even realized that it's because money doesn't work. And he's like, we don't really see the need for Bitcoin. I could have explained this to him. Like, I think I'm massively wasted. I mean, obviously, I love talking to you guys on my show. But I wonder, Nchain or CoinGeek, put me in front of these people. Like, we had George Gilder asking Craig, why did you fix the supply and not the price? Palm face. I've explained this, to everybody here in this chat box. You've all listened to me. The supply needs to be fixed so that no one has control over it. It's real basic. Real basic. And yet your George Gilder was still on stage saying, I think this is the future. And he had all these shit coins, in his presentation. I remember seeing Neo up there and Ethereum and some other bullshit. And it's just like, I'm there in the crowd thinking, George, what are you doing? Nobody has pulled him to one side and explained what Bitcoin is. I could do that really simply, with those 5 pillars of decentralization. I can explain each one. So, I mean, the hugely wasted opportunity. I mean, there was another guy as well at the most recent one, the New York, even though it was online. You know, they had a guy there from the gaming industry who, ran Funfair. And Funfair have got their own, like, token on Ethereum. Or it might be, like, you know, a betting that's actually, like, on Ethereum. Like, we've got peer games on Bitcoin. But, I haven't used, you know, Funfair anyway. I wouldn't use anything on any shitcoin. I can't be bothered. But still, it's just like, if you knew what we know, like, you would be absolutely, utterly embarrassed to mention the word Ethereum or any other shitcoin, to be honest with you. You know, and then we've just looked at, obviously, you know, Barry Silbert, you know, bragging and putting his face in front of the camera, smiling with a big cheesy grin, like, yeah, we've got 10 billion in crypto. We're the big dogs. Who's rolling with us? And it's just like, mate, the amount of egg and shit that is going to be on your face is he will never recover. He will never recover from a loss like that. Like, how could you be so reckless? How could you not have known this? You've done all this research, you've got all this money, surely somebody would have seen it, and here's us. Yeah, I mean, I think sometimes, I mean, you know, it's nice having, well, like 12, 15 in the chat box, and then, yeah, I think I sometimes get like 30 views on the YouTube trailers, and then I consistently get a regular 5 watching the Streamanity video. So again, I do really appreciate that, because that that covers the cost of, you know, putting the video on Streamanity. So I am extremely grateful for that. There we go. I mean, I actually found the whole thing absolutely fascinating. I often wondered what they were doing in the trading pit, and now we know. But when he said here, like, traders are speculators. Now, Bitcoin is fixed in supply, and Bitcoin is real money with the value that is backed by the sovereignty of our own data. It will never ever stop going up once people realize what it's for. So the phase that we're in at the moment, the speculation phase, will not last for very long. But these trading exchanges, because nobody understands what Bitcoin is, they have purposely created all these shitcoins to discredit what Bitcoin is, and they've put it on exchanges for them to trade. Now, that is what devalues it, because you've got speculators, people don't have a clue what the market is. That is, oh, it's gone up by $2, therefore I think that's a little bit expensive and I'm going to sell it. Like, they have no idea about the true fundamental value of this thing. Are you seriously going to let go and relinquish control of this thing and risk trade? And would you risk trading it if you knew this thing was worth $40 million? And it's literally going to be worth $40 million in literally the blink of an eye. And when I say a blink of an eye, I mean, like, you know, maybe like a decade or something like that. But I mean, that even if it went up like, you know, $40 million, you know, in a decade, that's an increase of $4 million a year. That's $1 million every 3 months on average, you know, which is $300,000 a month, and you're gonna sell it because it's gone up by $2. Oh wait, it's gone up by $2. Oh, I better sell that. Yeah, but they're taking advantage of the fact that it's a speculative asset at the moment because nobody understands it. And all these traders are doing, encouraging other people to get in and trade it, are devaluing it because even they don't understand what it is. You know, they're literally doing nothing. They're not adding any value to it whatsoever. Yeah, it does annoy me. But, and again, these speculators in the trading pit are speculating on, a lot of them are speculating on commodities. You know, like they mentioned there, you know, wheat and cattle and, you know, I mean, also they traded, you know, currency as well, because currency depends on, the strength of a currency depends on the strength of the economy, and the strength of the economy basically depends on, you know, where they are in the monetary cycle of things. You know, but all of everything that you're looking at here is dependent on fiat currency. which itself has got no value. And so because the medium of exchange that they're using to conduct business and trade has no value, you're going to get massive fluctuations in the market because the thing they're using has got no value. Like now, imagine you've actually got a money that actually carries with it a fundamental value rather than just simply a value that, you know, a central bank or a government puts on it, which doesn't maintain its value because they constantly print more. So $20 one day is not actually worth the same value as $20 the next day because they've printed more of it. And that's what everything up, and that's effectively what these traders are speculating on. But they don't even realize this because they literally worship the dollar. Everybody worships the dollar, and yet those central bankers who are sitting there just printing it with their finger on the button, they're like, oh, yep, that's my salary. Oh, you want some more money? Oh, there you go. It is fundamentally worthless and absolutely flawed. And so these traders, you know, and again, even the people who created the trading platform, they know they're devaluing it. You know, unless they're dickheads because they don't understand what Bitcoin is, which is what I suspect, which is why they just simply want to keep this speculation going, which is why they're encouraging more of this shitcoin trading. They want people to trade because that's how they make their money. People shouldn't be trading this thing. They should be using it as a medium of exchange to conduct genuine business. Speculation does absolutely nothing. Yeah, it pisses me off. You know, but anyway. So yeah, there we go, people. Hope you've enjoyed the show. I've been going for like almost an hour, 54 minutes. So as ever, be aware, take care, stay safe out there. Joy given. Same time tomorrow. Catch you later. BuyBSV.live, the best place to buy Bitcoin SV online. Get paid for your content in Bitcoin and watch the full episode on Streamanity for just 20 cents. Go to www.satoshi.tv. See the link in the description below. Bitcoin, one world, one chain.
Yeah, one vision.